Look what I found in the garage. A croissant. Some people call this a spanner wrench. Look how big this one is as compared to this one. Now if you only have a small one, yeah, you could probably do it with a lot of force. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one here and I'm going to latch onto it with that, and I should be able to have no problem getting it off now. See, if I get up here higher, I think I'll have an easier go out of it. Let me get situated here. There it goes. Wow, that was on there. So see, most of them, even if you look and see that it's round, usually you'll see little flat areas on there for a crescent wrench. And if you're going to use a channel lock or the vice grips or a big fat pair of pliers, still try to look for that, okay? Because you may want to reinstall this later. You know, I always like to save stuff. You know, no sense marking it all up, especially, you know, if this was anodized bronze, let's say, or something like that, you'd scratch it all up getting it off, right? Okay. Well, that's your first step. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to open this up. More than likely, I'm going to have to use some Teflon tape. And see, I've got a little container of it right here. This is something good that you always want to have with you. The Teflon tape doesn't cost very much. Any hardware store you can get that. But I'm looking inside this container here, and what do you suppose they gave us? Look at that. They gave us a little bit of Teflon tape. Wasn't that nice of them? Now, even, you know, lots of times shower companies will do that nowadays. But if you mess up with this or wrap on just a hair too much, maybe you don't have enough for your entire project. So I always still like to have some of this Teflon tape around just in case I need it. You never know. Now once you pull something like this apart, this one looks fairly straightforward, okay? But I still would encourage you to read the directions just in case you're wondering what to do, because we're going to have to attach the ends on here, and I've got some cutters here for that. And see, here's my washers, and I'm going to have to put a washer on both ends of this. I'm going to take a look at that. Looks like this plastic thing comes off. Looks like that's just a protector. Shower arm bracket. Attach this end. Must attach to shower arm bracket. Okay, which is this one here. Okay, I'm going to look at the directions anyways, because you know, you may get something like this. What difference would it make in reality? You know, it looks like both of them are the same, right? Look, both ends look the same, except under a little bit more scrutiny. This one here, the one that attaches to a shower arm bracket, see all those holes? And look at this one. It's just got one fat hole. All right? So, does it make a difference? Yeah, I guess it would. Okay, now with this, I'm going to just have to kind of straighten it out. But you want to make sure you're kind of careful with this. The last thing you want to do is kink this. And I'm going to kind of work on that a little bit. and get this a little bit straight so it can kind of hang straight. And after time, you don't have to worry, you don't have to get it perfect. You know what I mean? It's going to set kind of funky for a little bit until it kind of sets there for a while. Plus, once you get hot water through it, that's going to kind of help straighten it out too. And while you're in there taking a shower, you can kind of mess with it a little bit. And eventually, it's just going to run straight down and straight back up like a big U, unlike something like this. Do you know what I mean? All right, I'm going to keep working on that, and I'm going to read the directions and get right back to you.